this up. All right. Maybe move up a little bit higher. And down. Lens, I got gloves on. Welcome in, man. These are nice, heavy duty gloves. They're not like the cheap ones I've been using. Need to go get something to stand on. I'll be back. Okay, fair warning. Hi, Alex. I don't even know if it's possible for a vehicle to go this long without a valve adjustment, but this guy that I bought it from had it since 97,000 miles, and I asked him the other day if he ever got the valves adjusted in it, and he said that under his ownership he didn't. So this car has been driven 200,000 miles without a valve adjustment, on top of the 97,000 miles that he bought it used in. And I highly doubt that the valves were ever adjusted before his ownership, because they're recommended every 110,000 miles. So I think this is the first valve adjustment that this has ever gotten, sitting at 282,000 miles, which I don't know if that's possible, but that's insane that it's gone this long. I'm not in school right now, Linz. Heck yeah, click a daytime version. Did you get your inner wheel well thing? They sent it back to my house because they printed the wrong label. So I had to send it back out, but you should have gotten it by now. All right, well, I'm fresh off of doing another one of these last weekend with Alex, so I shouldn't be too far off. Ese guapo. I do have my iPad on the charger just in case I need to go watch a video. Nick Dizzle, should have kept an eye on the level blinker fluid. It's topped off, man. I used your money to top it off, don't worry. I did, I haven't opened it yet, but okay, perfect. Sounds good. Bruh. Bro, it's like 4 minutes in and I already got interrupted by my neighbor. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Bentley. Hi. Aww. Okay, go back to mom. Hot. All right, this is what I need. Trevor. Oh my God. Thank you so much. We're already starting off strong. Thank you, Trevor. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Let's get it. Mom. Mom. Somebody just donated $10 because of Bentley for a dog treat. Yeah. God, that hose is on there. I need to go get some WD-40. It's a Honda Element, Ava. Heck yes, beef and cheddar for the pup. Fix it. I'm doing a valve adjustment. Alright. That's off. How am I today? It's raining in Ireland. I'm doing alright today. It was pouring here yesterday. Super humid though. How are you doing today? I'm gonna line these up so I don't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Box. No way. Dude, thank you so much. That's too funny, bro. Thank you. Trevor773. I appreciate that. That's hilarious. Beef and cheddar for everybody. It's on Trevor. Beef and cheddar for everybody on Trevor. Okay. Let's take this thing off. This thing's so dirty. Is it too wobbly? I have a tent put up and when the wind blows it. All right. This literally has to be the first. Bro. No freaking way. Trevor, man, thank you so much. Everybody in the chat thanked Trevor. Now we're getting curly fries too. That's too funny. You the man. Are you new here, Trevor? I don't think I've seen your name before. I am new, sub today. Thank you so much. That's too funny, man. All right, now I think I'm ready. Yo, what's up, Harsh Yadav? I like to find smaller streamers and help out. I'm 2 for 2. They've both hit 1 million+ subs. Dude, maybe I'll get to 1 million. Okay, let's take this. Let's go 3 for 3. Heck yeah. Now I'm gonna take the valve cover off. I don't know if you guys can see this that well. What's that angle look like for everybody? Your stream is getting recommended to India. That's great. I get a lot of foreign people in here. All right, I'm gonna try to lift up on this, but I feel like I'm gonna have to pry it up. Yep. That's gonna take a little bit of finagling with. Stream was recommended to me as well, so he's doing something right. Good angle, but maybe a little zoom. All right. Let me put you guys on the tripod and see if that's a little better. This thing. It's not quite as high of an angle. I don't know. Instead of putting you guys on the tent, let me put you guys on the tripod, So let's double tripod this up. We'll use this one here and attach it to this other tripod. All right, you guys are gonna be the mechanic sitting in the engine bay now. This is like a Dr. Seuss type of tripod, I feel like. Okay. Look at that. Look at this Dr. Seuss tripod right here. All right, let's try this. Alex, hey everyone, what's the hottest car a guy can drive? Too bad Glenn's not in here. He'd have the answer for you right away. All right, bro, really put that in the chat. Dude, people got no shame. Okay. Do we like that better? Ugh, this is so annoying. ...2008 Royal Blue Pearl Honda Element SC. No way. That's the car I drive. The purple PT Cruiser. My aunt had a white one with the wood paneling. Gotta get the masonry hammer. I'm trying not to dent it, but I need to be able to pry this up. Let's see what other tools I got. The PTs are wild. Where did I put my screwdriver? just keep trying to use this. I don't know where I put my screwdriver. Oh, it's working. That thing is so on there. I want a Saturn VUE. I actually like the Saturn VUEs. I did not know, but my dad told me they have an Accord V6 in them. So that's super reliable. That's why I like them. My friend has one. But there's also like a sportier trim that I actually do like. I forget what it's called. I'm actually so excited to see this valve cover. Yeah, they're super reliable. And they come in a stick shift too, which is epic. My Lord. Yes, Alex, all the bolts are out. I know you're about to ask. Maybe I gotta take these little things out. I didn't think I took them out till after, but we're gonna take them out now. I don't know if that's what holds it, but let's try it. You want a Thunderbird? Those are awesome. That's my mom's favorite car. But also not a car guy, LOL. My first car was a Dodge Avenger, except my Thunderbird. But Grandpa would gift it to me, gave me the title, and made me sell it. Dang. They're really cool cars. Was it a hard top or a soft top? Or are the hard tops removable? This is a Honda Element that I'm working on. We're just adjusting the valves today. This is such a freaking weird camera angle. I like that. We're sticking with that. It's starting to rain a little bit. Ruh-roh. Good thing I got the tent. Okay. Let's see how this gasket. Jay Bart, you got a Lancer, the Rally Edition. My dad found one of those in the junkyard. It was yellow. I don't know if they all came yellow. My Thunderbird was gorgeous, turquoise or whatever they might have called it. Hard top removable. It was hidden in his garage, and all I got was shit. No, you're good. Yours is silver. I'm gonna go grab my mics just in case it starts pouring. "50% work, 50% talk." That's how this channel rolls. All right, I've been having issues with these, so hopefully this works. Test. Wait, I gotta plug it in first. All right, folks, how does that work? Is it good? Let me know, because like I said, I've been having issues with these. I paid a good amount of money for them. That single cam 16 valve can sail daily at. Went over Niagara Falls. Your boat broke today, Alex? All right. Kind of dark under here. I'm gonna have to run and get my flashlight. Okay, let's get started. I would clean the valve cover right now if it wasn't raining. Does it look clean under there? No. It looks really dirty. I gotta remember where I put my flashlight. I think it's in the garage. Hold on a second. Now that the sun's gone, it's really dark under the tent and I can't see that well. Please be in here. Nope, it's not in here. It's probably in my car. Sorry, people, if you're here to see somebody work on a car. Half the battle is finding what you need. Oh, where would I put that? If you guys can still hear me. Is it really not in here? Where is it hiding? Hey, Mom, do you have any idea where my Milwaukee flashlight is? Yeah. I don't think so. I literally just saw it today, but I have no idea where it was. Who knows? That's so annoying. All right, thanks, babe. We'll see you in a little. What's the torque spec on the valves? Like the feeler gauge thing, that's too technical, the torque spec. I'm gonna clean this valve cover real quick. Because it's dirty. I think it's point, geez, I don't even remember. It says it under the hood. This thing is disgusting. Bro, can you tell me exact name of that product? The one you are using as the sunshade for the car? Oh, it's a 10 by 10 tent. I'll have to go, when I go back, I'll look at it, but 10 by 10, Ezio 10. Maybe that's the brand new Ezio. I don't know if my dad's still in here, he can tell you. His 10. Brutally easy up canopy. That's good enough. Nobody's gonna look under here other than me. They're under the hood. So. To get most of that loose stuff off. All right, let's go on a field trip. There's the setup over there. Okay. Now let's actually adjust these valves. So I got my wrenches that I'm going to use to turn the power steering pump. I forget what size it is. 17, I think. Nope. 19. Yep. Alright, it's a 19. So, basically I'm going to start with these up here. These are my... God, I forget. It's either the intake or the exhaust. I think it's my intake. The front ones are my intake up here. So I got some feeler gauges that I got at AutoZone that I'm going to use to see how tight the valves are. So on the hood up here, where does it say the valve specs? Does it really not say it up here? Yo, Alex, are you still in here? Can you save me from running to go inside to get my iPad? I thought it was 0.008 inches. Oh yeah, it's really raining now. Alex, my friend, are you in here? Probably just gonna have to run inside. I'll be back. Alright. Okay, my friend Alex has a good YouTube video on how to do these. So, let's just check this out. Harsh California palm canopies are, well, okay, let's get some help from my friend Alex. I was just on this yesterday, this exact part of the video, while I was in AutoZone trying to figure out what gauges I need.
This, and I'm gonna end up using this one for the exhaust.
Okay, I knew it. It's these two. These are what I'm using. Yeah, Dad, it's raining here. It's still sunny, so it's probably gonna go away quick.
And this is how I will turn the engine. To start off here, I'll start with cylinder 1 intake. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have to turn the engine until this load comes up to the top. So you can see I got this cam lobe up at the very top of the engine. Now I can take my feeler gauge. This is the .008.
Alright, thank you, Alex. Let's proceed. So, using this .008, yeah, click, it's raining here. Too bad it didn't freaking cool it down. My God. Alright, I'm gonna move. I don't know if, oh, you guys can't even see. So, this is my number 1 intake valve right here. So, usually I just choose the next one that's gonna spin up, but I know I'm gonna end up forgetting. So I'm just gonna start at the first one. So we'll spin this until it's pointing straight up. Okay. And the engine is cold too, which is important when you do these. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna take these gloves off. Skunk 2 cams install. I'm doing a valve adjustment on a Honda Element. Okay. The local cop just drove by. Oh God. I wonder if he likes the setup. Alright. So get my tools laid out. Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna start by using my feeler gauge to feel Total Tech. I know, I'm just kidding. It's me, silly. Oh, I didn't even see your name when you commented that. So, I'm taking off this mic. It's getting in my way. So there should be a little bit of drag. Usually the intakes aren't bad. So there should be enough room to kind of wiggle it, but just a little bit of drag. I don't know if I have the best feel for these. That one feels good. All right, that one feels good too. I feel like those are good. Let's move on to number 2. Yeah, like I said, usually the intake valves don't need adjusted. So let's move on. Okay, I'm just doing the next one that comes up, which is number 3. So number 3 is over here. This one's kind of a pain. All right, that one feels good. That one also feels good. Let's move on to our next one, which looks like it's going to be number 4. So we did number 1, number 3, now we're moving on to number 4. Okay. Okay, that feels nice. And I'm probably thinking this one will feel good too. God, I'm putting the mic back on. lash can become tighter, not just looser. Valve stem can increase tolerance. The valve can also pound deeper into the valve seat, reducing. That's very technical. Do you mean like the feeler, when I feel it, it can be loose too? I know it can be both loose and tight. Please explain in caveman terms. I can't tell if this one's just a thing of loose. I feel like it might be compared to all the other ones. Wow, it is really yeah, I'm gonna tighten that just a bit. I feel like it needs, in my unprofessional opinion, I feel like it needs tightened. I mean, they could be tight. Oh. Yeah, I check for tightness and looseness. Okay, let's break that loose. And now let's adjust it just a hair tighter. Okay, I turned it like 16. I feel like it was just off a little bit, so it only needed a hair of an adjustment. This is my third valve adjustment that I've done. I'm gonna get it tighter. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Okay, that feels good. Great. I was gonna order that valve tool off Amazon, but struggling's a lot more fun. Let me double feel that. Yeah, I adjusted that maybe like a 30-second tighter, so I don't know. Okay, where the face of the valve meets the seat. Okay, I semi-understand. All right, now I need to do number 2. Okay. Let's see how these are. Also, longer maintenance interval, something like valve lash. I'm gonna have to watch a video. I'm kind of lost for what you're trying to explain. All right, that one feels nice. There's a little piece of gunk on it. Let's test this other one. Okay, yeah, those intakes are nice. We do not need to adjust those. Now, let's go to the exhaust. These are the ones that need to get adjusted most of the time. So we're gonna use, if you've done this 3 times, you're probably doing it more than necessary. Not on this car, yeah, on different cars. All elements. Yeah, I think this is the first valve adjustment on this car. My God, it seriously got more humid since it started raining. Alrighty, so don't let me forget we're starting at number 3. All right, that one feels super tight. Like I can't even thread it in there at all. I'm gonna double check Alex's video to make sure I'm using the right gauge. I'm pretty sure I am, but.
I believe in .203 millimeters.
Okay, Mr. Kolopinski. Let's see what you got to say.
I come out of here, go into the VTEC solenoid, and the pigtails on those always have issues, so I'm trying to be gentle when I'm prying this back. I That should be good. I'm just gonna get cylinder 1 top dead center. It's already passed, so I'm gonna go all the way around. And hear a click. And it should be a louder click than that, and there should be a little bit more play. So I guarantee that this feeler gauge is not even gonna fit.
Oh my god.
Fiverr, we offer 3D rendering services. But you probably already know a guy.
Yeah, not even.
Okay. So we're using the same gauge. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing... Invincible. What's up? I missed some messages. Oh boy. All right, thank you, Invincible. Don't let me forget. Hi, new to the stream. What am I doing? I'm doing a VTEC or valve adjustment on it. You're making my knees hurt watching you. Dude, I guess I can do it this way, but it puts a ton of strain on the back of my knees, so it's easier to just get in the engine bay. But I've had some weird people in the comments when I've been in the engine bay, so I've been kind of watching out for that. Okay, so I think those definitely need to be loosened. So, alrighty, let's try this. Okay. I like the way that feels. What did Christopher say? Hey, no big deal. It's just I'm old. I can get down on my... I can't... Yeah. Okay, let's feel it again. All right, I like that. It slides, but has minimal drag. So that's kind of what we're going for. Okay, Alex. 0.012 is the correct gauge, correct? I was watching your video. Had to double check. Alex is the guy that taught me how to do this, so if this car blows up, I'm just kidding. Of all of the communities, why is the car YouTube live streams the most wholesome? I don't know a damn thing about cars, but I'll watch just for the entertainment. I don't know. We're real people with real mechanical issues. Sometimes I do scroll through YouTube just to like see what everybody else's lives look like. Maybe just a hair tighter. Okay, I like that. Alex, is this the right sound? Heck yeah, Chris. The gaming communities that my 20-year-old self has put myself in are usually nowhere this chill. That sounds good, Alex? All right, let's tighten this down. All right, I'm gonna double check that. I like it. I feel like that's good. By the way, save your money on that adjuster tool. You'll end up using the wrench and screwdriver. The only thing, yeah, well, my friend Alex, he basically said the same thing. But if you're like working right up here in number 2 and 3, it's just a weird angle that I haven't figured out yet. But luckily, those usually don't need adjusted. I appreciate you guys being in here. Okay. So they're tightened down. Now the next one that's going to come up is number 4. So Invincible, if you're still in here, we're doing number 4. Okay. Let's do this now. So we did 3, now we're doing 4. Alex, you know that clicking thing? Can you click them all, even if it's not facing up? Like, look, this is the one I just adjusted. This is the one I just adjusted. Then this is number 4. And then this is number 2. Anybody have any tips how I can make my 2013 Ford Explorer XLT stay with us? He's got 211,000 miles, and I'm starting to think about the end. If Alex is still in here, 4th valve, not to forget, thank you. Craig, you can't hear me? Seriously? Is it not working? I haven't had any complaints yet. You can hear me good now, Craig? I've been having issues with these mics. Okay, Invincible. Excuse me. I don't know. Join a maybe Explore Facebook page or something. But I don't know. Some cars are doomed from the factory, and I don't really know much about them. I'm a Honda guy. Okay, those are too tight as well. Can't even get that in there. So. All right, that's good, Chris. Okay, that's loosened. Let's loosen this screw now. Loosen it just a hair more. Okay, I like that. Gotcha, thanks for the help. I've never driven a Honda. You're a big fan. Better, I will send you a better one. A mic? Okay, back to you, Invincible. Yeah, I'm a big Honda Element enthusiast. And I'm just pretty much recently now starting trying to do my own mechanical work. This car, I've done so much too, and I've learned so much. So this live is also kind of a learning experience for me. It's my third time doing this on one of these, but I'm no expert. I'm still getting the hang of it. But like at this point for these vehicles, it's a necessity to know how to do a little bit of stuff. This one's a 2010, and they started making them in 2003, so most of these vehicles are 20 plus years old. And they all share the same components. Like everything's very similar. There's like 6 more horsepower in this engine than the original one. But they changed the engine just a little bit in 2007. But everything else is the same, so I can learn this and apply it to any other element. And simple stuff like brake work, I can do that to any car just from learning this one. I'm gonna have to climb in the engine bay. Oh, Chris, my freaking back of the knees hurt already. Standing on my tippy toes. Okay, I like that. We're sticking with this. Okay. So those feel nice. And now I'm starting to learn like the click. So I'll show you guys. I did the third valve and the fourth valve over here already. So listen to these clicks. And this is me like pressing the back of where these bolts are. And then here's number 4. Number 3. So they sound very similar. Now I'm going to go over to number 2, which is one that I didn't adjust. So number 2 isn't like as poppy as number 3 and 4. I'll compare them again. So here's number 2, and then I'm going to go to number 3. I don't know. Maybe it's difficult to hear, but I feel like in person I can hear the pitches just a little bit different. So let's move on. I just want to make sure I tighten these down. Okay. So next one that comes up from us turning it is going to be valve number 2. Maybe forget what I said about that clicking thing, I feel like. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I'm going to pay close attention to that and see. Shouldn't you be comparing when they're on top? I guess, yeah. So forget about that. Son of a gun, I never took the spark plugs out. How did I forget to do that? Good thing we only got 4 people in here to know. That's an L. I might have to go back and check. You'll be okay, just harder to turn the motor. Oh, I don't need to take them out? Thank God. Thank the Lord. I was gonna say. Literally, thank God. I did notice that. It was... just a little bit more difficult to turn the motor. Like I would turn this and then it would like slip and then it wouldn't turn. Like I would turn it halfway and then it would stop, but the belt would still spin. So, okay. Thank the Lord. That would have been at the top of the list of embarrassment during these lives. I think the most embarrassing live I had was trying to fix my VTEC solenoid with that stupid pigtail. That was such a bad idea. What I should have done is just cut the pigtail and rewire it instead of trying to do the connector. But at least it will never happen again. That was a horrible day. Another time I really struggled was trying to get a charcoal canister for this one. You're laughing, Alex. I'm glad. Too bad Rich isn't here. Holy, this would have been so entertaining for him. Rich would have been so entertained by that. He really missed out. He should have taken off. Does he work on Sundays? I doubt it. There's no way today's Sunday. Today is not Sunday. What is today? Oh, today is Sunday. Was that one tight? Yeah, all of them on the back were tight. All right. Okay. I think the day we took my fog lights off was horrible. That was terrible. But at least we were in company with each other. When I was doing my solenoid, it was just straight humiliation with nobody to blame. But like I said, I'll never do that again. You'll be better at keeping track of days when I get a job. I was thinking yesterday, this is my last summer, unless I can do some sort of BS for an internship next summer. This is my last summer ever. Unless I become a school teacher. But I'm not planning on doing that. Hopefully my job feels like summer every day. Hopefully I enjoy it that much. Alex, you say minimal drag, so like very, very minimal. Box Bob. Maybe online teaching. Yeah, maybe I can do this YouTube every day. I got $50 today. No joke. And it was like straight from the get-go. Just some random person. It's unbelievable. All right, thank you, Alex. He's got it made, doesn't he, Alex? Hey. I can't even say anything. I was gonna say, like, hey, we've all had our chance to have summer break, but you right. Okay, so every single one of the exhaust valves was tight. Every single one. I'm not tightening it down, Alex. I'm just making sure I tightened it. Alrighty, so I did 3, 4, 1. Did you hear Stacy's moving in with me for free? All she has to do is make me tacos. Why'd you have to go so fast last night, Alex? You're like, all right, I have to go. Good night. So you never have to take out the spark plugs? Is that correct? Because it's actually easier not to have to take them out. Okay, let's feel these. Oh, that one's tight, I feel like. All right, I'm trying to be able to hear this better, Alex. So let me know how tight this is. I feel like it is. There is literally no movement in that. Makes turning the motor a lot easier if you take the spark plugs out. That's how I typically end your calls. Check the condition of the spark plugs too. Remember I sent you a picture of the coils and the spark plugs and you said it was good. But for future vehicles, you're right. Let me know how that sounded. I'm trying to get a keen ear for the future. It definitely sounds tight. Did I rotate the motor? Yeah. It's facing up. And I put my feeler gauge right here. No compression when they are out. All right, I just scraped this off the back. What's that? Just old oil or? Hey, Lisa. Welcome in. Doing another valve adjustment. This one has been a long time coming. I'm pretty sure it's the first valve adjustment it's ever had. Did I scan the computer? What? This is a 2010. All right, let's loosen this. I can't wait to be done with this because I took video of every single thing that I ever did on it, and I'm gonna make like a huge Instagram reel for it. I'm gonna have to break it up into separate parts, but like everything that I've ever done on this, I have video documentation of. Oh, this one's super tight. Once you get the hang of it, it is a very simple job, and it's fun to do. All right, what are you guys saying? Thank you, Milo. Okay, let's do the next one. This one isn't as bad. Okay. That feels good. so does that. I'm gonna double check those. So from my experience, that's always been the tightest, the number one. Let me just double check these. Okay. But I'm just wondering why there's more crud on the back of the number one compared to the other ones. Like if because that was the tightest, it just accumulated that crud. Okay. Okay, that click sounds much better. Alrighty. Now let's scrape or get all that old gunk off of the rim. I'm gonna go get a towel. Bentley. There is a lot of crud. I'm gonna avoid getting all that in the engine. I totally forgot about this. I don't know if that's really gonna help me much. I forgot I had this hanger. I guess that doesn't really help. Alex, do you take like a razor blade scraper to get all the stuff off? Or do I remember you telling me not to do that? Okay, let me get that old Honda Bond out. No, it's usually not that bad, okay. That can happen when changes are overlooked. Yeah, I'm just curious, Dad, if that's because that one was so tight. So like if I'm doing one again, I can look at it and be like, yep, that one's for sure tight. Like straight from the get-go. Okay, old Honda Bond. Let's get it out of here. Some over here. Okay, that's good enough. Starting to rain in Newark. Rich, I was just talking about you. You missed it. I forgot to take the spark plugs out doing this valve adjustment, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way, I gotta do this all over again. And I thought that would have been prime entertainment for you, but you weren't in here. Can you show a close-up of the Honda Bond? I already removed it. I'm sorry. But I got the tube here. Wouldn't be bad to change the filter after you run it a bit. Straighten things up and the current filter will catch it. Okay. Chief, I'll show you when I put it back in. Yeah, Rich, you missed out big time. I didn't have to go and take them out, but it did scare me. I was like, no way. But we're good now. Now, let's get this valve cover gasket out. Oh, I guess, Chief, you can kind of see it on here. It's in the corners, like where the light spot is. There's some right there, and then over on the other corner. And then down on the bottom here and over here. You are welcome. All right. So here's our new gasket. Thanks to Mr. Kolopinski. I didn't have to wait on this to get shipped in. I'm just gonna size this up just to make it easier on me when I'm putting it back in. All right. So let's take this out. Let's get a stretch test. cracking a little bit. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought it would just end up snapping in half. So, I don't know. It's got a lot of stretch to it. Maybe the valves did get adjusted, but the owner told me that he doesn't recall getting them under his ownership, and he had it for 200,000 miles. So, and he bought it at 97,000. So I really doubt that the valves got adjusted at 97. 15,000 miles before recommended, but maybe. I also want to check the VIN on the motor to see if it's ever got replaced. I feel like he would have told me, but if I'm ever in the vicinity of the VIN number, I'll look. So let's get this thing back on. And I got a few drops of water in there from washing it. Okay. Let's put some Honda Bond on and put it back in. Chief, if you're still in here, I don't know how much closer I can get. But I'll try to show you. There, that's a pretty nice view. I can't see the comments, but this should help. So, I'm not even gonna use this thing. That's just gonna waste more. Because when this stuff dries, it's like insane. So I'm gonna start putting some over there. Alex the Romanian, how hard is a valve adjustment for a DIYer? Just bought a 2005 with 140 and it needs a valve cover gasket. It's really not bad at all. If you need to do, the valves should have been done at 110. So if they're already done, then the valve cover gasket's super easy to do. I just did it on this live, like that's what I'm doing right now. The valve cover gasket, I just did a valve adjustment on it. And I'm a DIY too. And I've only been doing this live for 2 hours so far. So it's really not that bad of a job. And this is my third adjustment that I've done for the element. So there's some over there. Now, Chief, I need to put some over in this corner. Oh, and Alex, if you're looking for a video, there's also another guy named Alex that made a video on it, and it's super, super helpful. If you look up Alex Kolopinski on YouTube, he did a element valve adjustment video, and that's what I would recommend watching while you do it. It seems abused a bit, and the gasket seems to leak, so I'm guessing it was never done. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I don't know if this one's ever been done before. Okay, and then Chief, there's also another spot back here. This one's kind of difficult to get to. more. All right. And then over in the left corner, that's where I need to do the final one. And Alex, it's only to do a valve adjustment. It's not expensive if you do it yourself. You only have to buy Honda Bond valve cover gasket. And then if you already got the tools, you're golden. And then there's a little seam back here. So we'll put that on that. Okay. So we're good on that. Let's raise you guys back up. Hopefully that was helpful, Chief. I think Alex probably addressed it in his video. All right, perfect then. Yeah, Alex is the one that taught me how to do this. This is my first valve adjustment. Well, I'm not gonna say completely without his help, because he's been in here helping. All right, let's put this bad boy back on. I don't want the paper to fall off on the end. I'm like positive something died inside this hood. Like, it stinks in there. It smells like sulfur. Okay. I'm trying. There's like gaskets that go around where the ignition coils go in. I don't know if I have them right. Let me take it off. Double check. Should they be pushed in, Alex? They're kind of dry. Should I use these new ones? Do you need these, or did you need the other thingies? Like, they're not splitting from cracking, but they're kind of... I don't know how I can show you. I don't need either. I just wanted them back if you didn't need them in case I need them in the future. Should I change them? If it's going to be a headache, I'm not going to bother. Okay. Then, I'm not doing it. All right, let's put it back on. I wouldn't be able to help myself. Got to throw some crinkle paint on the valve cover. Thank you, Alex. Dude, this one's in bad shape, but who cares? What's up, Amar Deep? How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, let's put our packs back in. And one more. Why am I struggling to get that on? The plug. So what's wrong with this beast? It needed a valve adjustment. Nothing was like on the, like there was no check engine light or anything. Give me a second. All right. Nothing was wrong with it. It was due. Like I didn't notice anything, but I know it needed done. Okay, let's try this again. It's not cross-threading. Come on. It keeps taking the socket with it. I'm gonna not put it so deep on there. Rich, thank you so much. That's kind of you considering how unentertaining this is for you. Money to pay Alex to fix your E after this. Alex doesn't charge anything, so I'll just give it to him as a tip. He'll appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Never mind. You actually just jinxed me. The rubber gasket thing came off the socket. You jinxed me, Rich. Quick question, EV or engine? Engine. Because Honda Elements do not come electric. Everybody thank Rich. Without his kind donation, this would have never happened. Bruh. I don't want to tear this boot thing. I like tools. Okay. Let's try this again. I'll just shove this back in here. I don't know if that's gonna... Let me look at the other one and see. What the heck? Okay, let's hope this works. Now this is entertainment. Everybody but Rich, cross your fingers. Everybody wants to see this job done. Except Rich. Okay. Bruh. It took it with it again. All right. I think I'm just going to drop it in there and then tighten it with a different, what is this, 5/8? That way that rubber thing doesn't get stuck. Okay. Let me get a 5/8. Thanks, Rich. That's the first tip I've ever got in my life. It's because you don't make mistakes. You're not entertaining enough. You need to not be so good. All right, it's in there now. I'm confused. Why are you taking out the spark plugs? The stupid rubber thing that was used to like pull out got stuck on the spark plug. Because my ignition wasn't, the pack was not going in. But now we got it figured out. It only happened when Rich donated. Then everything went to shit. Now we're back up and running. So, let's continue. I love this tool. It is a struggle at times, but it's a very nice tool. It's good for doing stuff under the hood. If you're doing brake work with it, it's a bit underpowered, but other than that, I like it. Okay, let's put these in now. Hopefully I didn't forget anything crucial. And now I can throw these, I don't even know what they are, little washer thingies on. Okay. Put this one on. This one and this one. Well, let's throw these on. So far it looks like I've used all my bolts. Where's my box bay in here? She was in here earlier. Are you going to P&W, Rich? Okay. I'm gonna go get the oil cap now. I don't even know if Mikey's going to P&W. I feel like no East Coast people can really make it this year. Okay. Rich must be gone. Oh, he's not. Richard has left the chat. What are you doing today, Alex? Are you on the boat? You're not sailing and texting, are you, Alex? I gotta clean this engine bay. It's one of the dirtiest I've ever had on a car. All right, 2 more bolts. We're in the home stretch. Uh-oh. What happened to it? Now you're gonna be done with boats too. You're gonna have to move to like airplanes or something. Okay. We're done. The job is done. That's it for the valve adjustment. What was that? Almost 2.5 hours. So, yep. I think I'm gonna try to put these windshield pillars on. Good job. Thank you, Rich. Rich is turning a new leaf with this positivity he's got going on. I gotta see what clips I got because I took the windshield pillars off before the company came to do the windshield because I figured they were gonna end up destroying them if I didn't. So I did those. I gotta see what clips I have. I also bought some like goop. So I think I'm gonna do that quick because it's been bugging me to look at. That's a fun job to do, honestly. But yeah, the pillars. Also, I need to adjust this. This isn't going all the way down like it should. But let me see what clips I have for those. I think I put out the check engine light. I'm definitely gonna jinx myself by saying that. But I think I did. I did the charcoal canister, not on a live, but I did it the other day. So I don't think there's a check engine light on it anymore. Fingers crossed. I'm still having an issue with the security system. Are you going to start it and see if it runs? I guess I'll show the people. Everybody except Rich, cross your fingers. What? I would give up on this car. No joke. That would be when I throw in the towel. Oh, I got it inspected too. It's my first time starting it today. I'll be interested to see how it idles after I have it running for a little bit. But after this, I gotta deactivate the security system somehow. I gotta tape over the TPMS light. What else? When college opens back up, I'm gonna have to put it through the shop there. It's got some suspension work it needs. I haven't really looked into it much. I've been so busy doing other stuff, but I know it's got some little quirks that need fixed. Like I don't think it's the tie rod ends. No, they're kind of new. I don't know, but when I turn it, it feels like it has play in the steering wheel. But let me see if I can throw these back on. These are really such a pain. Call the guy you bought it from and ask him about the key fob for the alarm system. He told me that he was having an issue with it going off before he sold it. So I don't know what that, I don't know. Just got off of work. How's it going? I just got the valve adjustment done. I'm getting off of work too. I was just talking about you. These clips are newer, I think, in my opinion. I can give a professional opinion on this. Come on. Okay, there's two. figured out the strategy to get these off easier just now. In the past, I've taken the white clip out. Were you talking to me? No. Come on. Give me a break, Honda. Mr. Honda, please give me a break. I think I got a spare one. It could be that click. I got noise in mine, but I don't think it's from the pillars because I literally just replaced the clips. Mine's from the weather stripping that goes along the windshield. All right, those are off. Now, what I'm gonna do is, can you guys see? All right. I got such a mess over here. I'm gonna throw these little green clips on the gray. And we'll slide these on. I can't wait to put these back on. They've been bothering me. So we're in the home stretch for this Element. Just got the tires balanced the other day. It is coming to an end. These lives are gonna be over soon. I'm just kidding. I got another Element that I need to do. And then after that, I got another. And then after that, I got another. And then after that, I got another. The next one I'm gonna do is a 2003. I told you guys I was gonna do my manual SC, but next one up is gonna be a 2003. The previous owner replaced the windshield seals. Look good, huh? Glory Nation picked up on me looking to get an Element. That's too funny. You're in the market to get an Element, and then it brings you here. The Element gods are speaking. Join Honda Element Owners Group on Facebook if you're not already in there. Good community. A lot of helpful people. And then there's people like Rich in the community. God. Okay. Let's put this on now. There's like oil stuff all over it. I'll put some toasted grease on it. Gotta have that toasted grease. Okay. That thing is on there good. There's no way that's coming off. If you needed something to do to my 2008 Element is available. I got so much for myself. But back to what I was talking about. I got sidetracked. 2003, it's an EX. The, what is it called? Transmission. It's having some issues. It idles high, kind of slams into gear. And that's my next project. Because the inspection runs out in October, and I don't want to have to get it inspected, so I'll get it fixed before that. But could need a transmission. I'm thinking it does, but I am going to test the solenoids to see if there's any hope. I won't be doing the transmission myself. Do I have a recommended year? Honestly, all the years are good. My personal opinion was 2007, 2008 are the best years because they came a little bit more horsepower in the motor, and they came with a 5-speed automatic transmission compared to the 4-speed, which was offered in 03 to 06. So picks up faster, better on miles per gallon. So that's what I would recommend to you, but you really can't go wrong with any. This one that I have here is a 2010. But yeah, all elements share the same components, but there's a few changes that they made. Alrighty. You're welcome. Just make sure to check the rust. I'm going to give another shout out to Mr. Kolopinski. If you go to Alex Kolopinski's channel, Alex Kolopinski or something like that, he made a video. All right, one more. I did buy some goop stuff. The one tab, metal tab thing on it, like rusted off, so let's use some clear goop. Plastic emblem and trim adhesive. Needs to sit for 30 minutes, but ain't nobody got time for that. Stay. Okay. Good as new. Wait, what did I do? I'm happy with my 06 all-wheel drive 2 getting 6-speed this winter when I get to the West Coast. Oh, is Overland Antidote doing that, or Element 44? Logan has found me a bunch of unicorn parts in the past. Oh, yes, sir. Overland. Nice. Welp, that kind of completes it. Oh, I guess I gotta adjust the windshield wiper quick. Yeah, but other than that, I am done here. What's this, a 14? I don't think these spindles were lined up like they should be, so it wasn't going all the way down into place. Okay, that should do it. I'm so happy that valve adjustment's done. I'm out. Have a good one. Hey, see you, Chief. It's weird when it all goes according to plan. I know. Today was nice. Can't complain. Fantastic. I agree. But, yeah, that's going to complete my live here. What else do I got? I got to do something about the security system. Tape over the TPMS light. Pretty sure the check engine light's fixed. I guess give it another interior clean because I kind of have had my tools in it. That's pretty much it. I think I'm done here. How long did you take last time? When I was there with Alex, it took like an hour and a half. But this time, it's like I've been doing this 2.5 hours. So, yep. I will catch all of you guys later. I don't know when I'm going live again, but take care of yourself, and we will see you soon. Peace out, everybody.